Guys, Bitcoin is very volatile right now. You can see big swings to the up and to the downside, $1,000 moves. And in today's video, I need to talk about the next big Bitcoin move. I'm going to clue you in to Ethereum, what's going on for traditional markets, why I believe that we are about to actually see a big move for Bitcoin sooner rather than later. I'm also going to talk about something massive. This is a shift that's happening right in front of our eyes. And not a lot of people are paying attention to this. And guys, today is a big day. We have about $1 billion, actually more than $1 billion worth of crypto options expiring today. What is this going to mean for crypto? Stick around for that. So welcome back everybody. My name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you're new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. And with that said, guys, let's get straight into it. So in yesterday's video, we were talking about this potential bull flag forming. So having a pump here, having consolidation, this usually leads into another pump to the upside. However, it can also, of course, break to the downside, which is the case we saw yesterday. So we did see a rather big drop here. This was actually in the space of about 4 hours. We went down by 4.2% here for Bitcoin. However, one good thing is that we're still respecting the support level. So this bold orange line, I know a lot of you guys had buy orders ready here at the bold orange line, big support level. So from this point, we have already seen, well, to the top, we saw a 2.4% pump, and to where we are at right now, about 1.69% from this point. So that's absolutely fantastic. Also, while zooming out here, you can see that we are still intact with the trend of making at least higher lows right here. So I would say bulls are still in control here, and the bears are doing their best to try to push down Bitcoin. Now, some local levels to pay attention to. We do have this level right here. So this is like a local resistance level. You can see that we were trying to break through it right here. We're trying to break it through right here. Didn't manage to do that, big drop. And this is a level. Should we have another pump here for Bitcoin, this is, apart from this orange line right here, which is at 27,200, after that you have 27,450 and you have 27,738. So these are the key things to watch right now. Overall, you know, I like to keep my TA simple. Having simple TA is the most effective in my opinion. You can see it right here. Boom, go down to support level, buy off support level, ride it to the upside, take profit whenever you want to do that. So it's really as simple as that. And using moving averages, you can see this 50 period moving average on the 4-hourly time frame. This is where we got rejected of right here. Boom, got rejected right here as well. And on something like the daily, you can see that when we did see this drop on the daily time frame, you can see that this purple line, which is the 100-day moving average, is where we found that support as well, right on the dollar effect. So just using these moving averages, using the support and resistance levels, I'm helping you out with on these charts here. You really do not have to make things too complicated. This is what I'm doing, and I'm going to share everything and continue to share everything with you on this channel, of course. But where are we going to go right now? Well, I still think that we are even short-term bullish here. Why? Because if you look at traditional markets, you can see traditional markets have had a massive pump recently. In fact, since Bitcoin has been going sideways and down, traditional markets have actually gone up by about 2.4%, which is massive for traditional markets. Now, one key thing though is that we are approaching this red line. Why is this red line important? Well, if I zoom out here, I've been talking about this red line before. If we are in a bear market rally, if this is a bear market rally, usually this red line is where, on the balance of probabilities, if you look at statistics and how much, like from the bottom to the top of a bear market rally, we usually do top out between this red line. I know it's a big span, guys. This is like between 4,230 up to 4,500. So, I mean, this is like a 6% kind of range. But nonetheless, this is usually where we do top out. And I said the same thing right here, guys. When we were going above this red line, I did tell you right here in August of 2022, hey guys, be careful. We are in the vicinity of right now where we usually see a bear market rally top out. And after that, you did see that we did top out and we did see a downside for the traditional markets. So I'm not saying that this time is going to be exactly the same. I'm just urging for some caution here in traditional markets. And if we do see a big drop in traditional markets, of course, that could influence the Bitcoin price going down. However, in the short term, you can see the inverse correlation. You can see that traditional markets have mostly been trading up here, while Bitcoin has been trading sideways or down. And in fact, Bitcoin was actually having a big drop when traditional markets were going sideways or up. And vice versa. When Bitcoin was going up, traditional markets tended to have gone down. So these are some key things happening right now. But overall, I still think that they're going to follow along each other pretty nicely, meaning traditional markets going up. Bitcoin has some catching up to do right here. This is why I am still bullish on Bitcoin, even like at this point. And we need to watch this. Of course, we need to watch this. If we cross this red line, that could be a cause for caution. However, before we do that, I do think that Bitcoin is gonna make a serious stride to take out some of these resistance levels. So that is what I am watching right now. Now I will talk about the Fed. I will talk about some key things happening. Ethereum is right now above this orange line. You can see that Ethereum is above the orange line. It managed to break through it finally. So let's see where this is gonna go. We already spoke about traditional markets. Now let's talk about my trades and my trading strategies and what my next big move is. So jumping over to my trading strategies, the first thing to take note of is that the fast bots are the best performing ones. You can see that we have increased a couple of percent. This finally crossed 30%. So slow and steady wins the game, guys. As you know, this is to go from $4,000 to $1 million. It's not going to happen overnight, but using a proven trading system over time, I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this on the channel. Full transparency, and of course, everything is up for analyzing how this goes in the future. But right now, fast bots, both Bitcoin and Ethereum doing well, about 30%. The slow bots, minus 10%, minus 4%. One of the cycle bots, the Ethereum one, is doing extremely well. However, the cycle bot for Bitcoin not doing as good. So, as you know, guys, we do have some hedge trades here to hedge out these bots that are at a loss right now. So the hedge trades right now are up. The Bitcoin hedge, $3,000. And the Ethereum hedge, $1,000. So we're keeping an eye on this. At some point, we will either go down to the point in which it's unrealistic for the trading bots to reach the take profit price in the short term. And they are currently at, just like you know, call it $28,000 for Bitcoin. So when we see that big move, we're either going to clear out these bot positions, and at the same time, the stop losses will be hit on these hedge positions. Or if we see a drop to the downside, then I'm going to close all of these bots and I'm going to start a new cycle. And at the same time, I will close these hedge trades at a big profit as well. So this is what I'm watching for now, right now, guys. I want to see this big move. I want to see where it's going to be to the up and to the downside. I'm prepared for everything. And the next batch of bots is going to be a special one. If you've been using these bots, or if you're looking to use these bots, the next cycle is going to be very, very interesting. Now, the first batch, you can see that we made profit on every single bot here. The second batch, we made profit on every single bot here. $5,000, $4,000, 40%, 30%, absolutely fantastic. Now, the third batch, we are overall most likely going to close all of these at a profit, because these bots, when I open them, they're still at profit overall, even though we have these ones having a loss. Overall, they're at big profit. So when I close these, they will overall be at profit this batch as well. So the fourth batch is going to be very interesting. So guys, if you want to see the fourth batch, and if you want to join along with the fourth batch, then you can get ready right now by claiming up to $60,000 in OKX, signing up with this link right here, up to $60,000 in bonuses. Once you have signed up, go to the top and join the OKX bot competition so that you get additional funds by using the bot. And then you have my settings down in the description right here if you want to use them. So I will keep you updated as always. Now let's talk about this, because there's actually today about $1.1 billion worth of options expirations. Now, this is how the whales trade crypto. This is how they try to influence the price to close at a point in which they make the most amount of money. Now, the max pain point in which most people lose money would be 27,500 for Bitcoin and 1,800 for Ethereum. So let's keep watching this. However, it feels a little bit unlikely that it's going to reach the max pain point, especially as it's just a matter of a few hours before these options expirations happen. But we will see, guys. We will see. Now, something big that a lot of people are not paying attention to. So the Fed have been saying, they've been kind of saying that we don't intend on skipping a meeting, meaning they're not going to influence the interest rate. So it's going to stay at the point it's at right now. You're seeing these Fed officials come out, say inflation is too high and progress has been slowing. So they're pretty kind of bearish, so to speak, hawkish, saying that, yeah, you should be careful if you're in crypto, if you're in the markets, because we might still continue to increase the interest rates. You're seeing more and more of this. Fed's Bullard reaffirmed his support for lifting interest rates further as an insurance policy against inflation. And what effect did this have? Well, if you look at the current meeting that is going to happen on the 14th of June, the current interest rate is at 5%, okay, 5% to 5.25. Now, the favorite thing is for the interest rates to be at the same point, meaning that they don't increase the interest rates. However, there's also 37% saying that they're going to increase it by 25 basis points. Again, now if you looked at this a couple of days ago even, we had actually a couple of percent thinking that the interest rates would be cut. Now, if you look at July, you can also see that the market is mainly expecting the interest rates to be at the same point in which it is at right now in July. However, there's only 7.7% thinking that we're going to cut the interest rates. And why is this important? Well, because the prices of these assets and Bitcoin and so on, it has to do with the market expectations. And if the markets are expecting the interest rates to continue to be high and not expecting them to cut interest rates, whenever they do cut interest rates, there's a higher probability for Bitcoin and assets in general to pump, because it's kind of like better than what the market was expecting. And if you look at these meetings like September, November, December, in December, the market is expecting the interest rates to be at 4.5% to 4.75, which is about like, 0.5% lower than we are at right now. But that is in December. So, I mean, the market is not expecting us, because a couple of days ago, the market was expecting us to quickly cut interest rates. And now it's looking to be a little bit more hawkish here in the expectations of the market. So that is fantastic. Now, finally, one thing I want to share with you. The supply of Bitcoin held by people holding less than one Bitcoin is at an all-time high, meaning Bitcoin is being distributed among people. Bitcoin is being distributed to more people as opposed to just a few entities, a few whales holding most of the Bitcoin supply. So that is absolutely fantastic. Guys, I will continue to keep you updated on my trades here. As you know, let's see where this Bitcoin move is going to end up. Is it going to be to the up and to the downside? We're prepared for everything. You know my strategy. If you don't know, go here and watch all of these previous kind of trades I've been making. How can you watch these? Just go to whichever trade is listed here, whether it be individual trades, whether it be a hedge trade, whether it be these bots, hover over the actual, whatever trade it is. Like this one, for instance, you click on this, takes you to the exact point in which I talk about this and how this all progressed. So make sure to watch that. You can find this at the top of the description right here, Trading Journal. Guys, I hope that you're going to enjoy your weekend, having a fantastic weekend. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.